welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I hope you're all very, very well this here Friday morning. Now, another Friday, another cozy reading night. So throughout social distancing and quarantine, etc, I've been running these cozy reading nights every other Friday. So and they come around so quick, they really do. So we've got another one this evening. So tonight, Friday the 29th of May, between the hours of 7 PM till 10 PM BST, we've got another cozy reading night. I think we're up to like number 6 or 7 now. It will be in the title. I can't remember all the details all the time. And every single cozy reading night I've done, I've tried to do something like slightly different with them. So we've done a cozy reading morning, we've done a bumper cozy reading night, that was the last one, which run from 6 till 11, so 5 hours of cozy reading night. Another one which David vlogged. So yeah, we've just been doing like slightly different things to do with cozy reading night, every one. And the slight difference this time is that the middle hour, between the hours of 8 PM and 9 PM BST, David and I will be live on YouTube. So we've done a live on Instagram hour before, which was very, very fun and we enjoyed very much, and we'll be doing a similar thing but on YouTube. So if you come to this here YouTube channel that you are watching on, tonight at 8 PM, there'll be a live show going on. So I think it'll be slightly different to like live shows David and I have done before, in that we'll be sort of lazing on the sofa, having a lovely cozy reading time. So we'll be chatting cozy reading night, telling you what we've been up to, maybe answering a few cozy reading questions, and also maybe, if it goes well, maybe we'll see how it goes, but maybe doing a bit of reading or having a little cozy reading time with you guys. So if it goes well for the first hour, maybe we'll extend that hour a little bit more, so that we all sit together and have a little read together, which will be, I mean, might be weird, sort of just you being online watching people read and reading with them, but it might also be nice. So we're going to give it a go. But yeah, that all kicks off at 8 PM on this here YouTube channel. So that's the slightly different thing that will be going on with cozy reading night this time round. So these TBRs, I talk about what we're going to be eating, what I'm going to be wearing, what I'm going to be reading, etc, etc. David very kindly bought me some new pajamas this week. Completely, I didn't even know it was happening. He just bought them for me. He's just so lovely. And they arrived this week, and they're actually, I've worn them because I couldn't, new pajamas, I just couldn't bear to hold on to them, and they're currently drying on the washing line at the moment. So I will have brand new pajamas which I'll be wearing tomorrow, which I'm very, very excited about. That's number one thing. Number two thing is that we will be eating miso aubergine burgers, which I'm very excited about. Miso is definitely something that I didn't realise how much I liked. I have it in pasta, I've had it with like a miso aubergine taco. Really, really enjoy the taste of miso, and tomorrow we're having and tonight, sorry, I'm filming this on Thursday, there's no mystery about it. We'll be having miso aubergine burgers, so very, very much looking forward to eating those, guys. I think they're with wedges and maybe a bit of salad. We quite like, when we've realised that when we do cozy reading nights in like winter months, when it's actually like cozy, because although like we still make the nights cozy, it's the actual cozy reading nights happen in winter, and we tend to eat like lots of picky bits of food, and that's when I do like a cheese board or like a little buffet and things like that. And then in the summer we tend to do actual meals. Interesting, I've only just realised that now. So yeah, so that'll be happening. And then I'm sort of split in the evening, as I sometimes do. Sometimes I read one book for the whole time, sometimes I split it into 3 hours, sometimes I read 2 for the whole night, but I'm splitting the evening into 3 hours. The first hour will be reading, the second hour will be the live show, chatting on the live show, and the third hour I'm hoping to either be, again, just your normal reading, cozy reading night, or reading along with you guys for the live show. So I've got 2 books because I need a book for the first hour and a book for the last hour. My book for the first hour, both of these are books that I've started, and I'd like to get finished, if not on cozy reading night, then definitely at some point over the weekend, because come Monday I'm doing Pride and Prejudice, where I read all books associated with Pride and Prejudice throughout June. So I'd like to do a sort of like sweep up and finish all the books that I need to. So the first book that I'll be reading for the first hour, both of these I'm halfway through and both of these I'm quite enjoying, is The Salt Path by Raina Wynn. Now this is a non-fiction account of Raina and her husband Moth's journey walking the southwest coastal path after which sounds like a lovely situation. David and I often think that maybe eventually, if we had enough money and we can take enough time off of work, we'd like to walk some coastal paths, like be it Wales or like the southwest or even the southeast where we live. And I was interested in this book because of that premise, and that is something that David and I would like to do. I've also heard it's got wonderful nature writing in it, which I can confirm it does. But I didn't realise the sort of background history between these two people. So Raina and Moth have had to, they've been made homeless. Moth made, it sounds like, it doesn't go into masses of detail how they got made homeless, but it sounds as though Moth made a sort of a bad judgment with investing some money with somebody he considered a friend, and that money disappeared, and they owed more money and until they had to give their house up, and that's how they've ended up homeless. But also Moth has just been given a diagnosis of a terminal illness, so they're walking this path, they've been made homeless, and he's recently been found out that he's extremely unwell, and they're doing this sort of backpacking journey which involves a lot of walking and a lot of quite hardcore walking around this southwest pass. Now I'm enjoying this, and I'm enjoying the journey that they're on, and I'm enjoying hearing what they're up to and things like that. It's difficult to say you're enjoying that because some days they're not eating because they haven't got enough money, but it's very eye-opening to that. But also what I will say is that I'm not sure how much I like Raina and Moth. Like, I feel awful for the awful things that have happened to them, and I'm still enjoying the book, but yeah, as people I don't know how much I would get on with them in real life. Is that fair to say? I think that's fair to say. But yeah, enjoying this, and we'll be reading this for the first hour. Then we're going to be doing the live show, lovely stuff, and then in the last hour we'll either be having you guys join us for a sort of like reading on the sofa nice bit, or we'll just be returning to normal cozy reading night last hour, and I will be reading This Green and Pleasant Land by Aisha Malik. Again, this is another book that I'm about halfway through. Yes, we're about halfway through, and this is about a small village whereby Bilal and Mariam live, and they are Muslims. And Bilal's mother on her deathbed announced that she wanted Bilal to build a mosque in this very small, rural, very quintessentially English village. And it's a book about belonging, and it's a book about feeling like you belong, and then maybe suggesting something slightly different from the norm and people rallying against you. It's a book about religion, it's a book about marriage, it's a book about growing old. There's so much going on in here, and I'm really enjoying it. I must admit, the first few chapters I was a bit like, am I going to enjoy this? I don't know if I am, but I'm really invested in it now, and yeah, I'm intrigued to see like what's going to happen. We're only a mere halfway through the book, and there's so much that's happened already, so very much looking forward to finding out what happens in the rest of this. So those are the two books that I'll be reading. Would love to hear what you guys are planning on reading, and if you're planning on joining David and I for the live show. Oh, I just realised I've shifted over. I like to be very central during these videos. If you're joining us for the live show, which will be lovely. And yeah, I guess that's it. I don't think there's anything more to add. I don't think there is. So yeah, as I said, Cozy Reading Night will be happening tonight between the hours of 7 PM and 10 PM BST. I'll be active on Instagram and Twitter throughout using the hashtag Cozy Reading Night. And if you would like to come and watch the live show, that'll be happening at 8 PM BST, and maybe going into the last hour for a bit of reading. Anything to add about Cozy Reading Night, David?
It's the best!
It's the best, he says. Are you looking forward to doing the live show?
I am. I love a live show.
He does enjoy a live show. He really does. And we'll see you all tonight for Cozy Reading Night. Bye!